Everybody knows that after you call a realtor, the second step is to get pre-approved for a mortgage. But what you probably don't know is that I lose most of my clients in that step. They don't want to take the time to fill out a loan application. And I'm here to show you just how easy it is and how you could easily do it on your lunch break and still have enough time to kiki with everybody in the office. First of all, let's all just LOL at the fact that my homepage on Google Chrome is still FCPS. I mean, seriously, like old dogs don't necessarily learn new tricks. Here we go. I am signing up on the cross-country mortgage app through my friend James White. He's a great lender here in the area. Create your account, do all those things, uppercase, lowercase, blood of a virgin, blah, blah, blah. And here we go. Let's talk about the specifics. Okay, here we go. Purchasing a new property. Let's type in all of our most personal information. Don't get it twisted. I'm putting in my old address. I don't live there anymore. So if you want to stalk me, I will let you know where I can currently be stalked. Yes, I'm unmarried. No, James, that's not your business, but okay, whatever. I'm doing this for a loan application. Here we go. Here's where you would add in a cosigner if this was necessary. There are several points over the application where you get to stop and review, and you can always go back into the portal and change it. Now here's the exciting part. You get to tell your loan officer about what you want. Here we go. Single family home, primary residence. I'm moving to Montgomery County. Let's make it happen. Here's the part of the loan application where I feel like people really start tripping. Tell us how much you want to spend. You might not know how that breaks down monthly, but it doesn't really matter. Obviously, you've been looking at houses. What is around the area of the purchase price that you've been looking at? Down payment, even if you have $0, put $0 because you can use down payment assistance programs, and the loan app even lets you know what a gift is and how you can obtain it from somebody close to you. Started from the bottom, now we're here, moving to Montgomery County. Let's make this happen. Yes, obviously I'm using a real estate agent, and obviously I'm using Ali Vasquez, the best in the biz. Who do you think you're talking to, okay? Seriously, this is a very important part of the application. Why? Because from here on out, every time that your loan officer corresponds with you, they will CC your realtor on there, and so your realtor is kept in the loop about everything financial in the transaction. Y'all didn't really think I was putting my social security number on there, right? I mean, come on, I might be dumb, but I ain't that dumb. This is the part where I feel like I lose a lot of clients. Again, people say, I don't have any money in the bank, so I don't really want to continue filling out the application. Listen, it doesn't matter if you have $8,800 or $8 in your bank account. We need to know where you are so that we can get you to where you want to go. There are down payment assistance programs. There are 0% down programs. But if we don't even know your background, we don't know if you qualify for those loan programs if you aren't honest about how much is in your bank account. Now, how much easier could it be with this loan application to just completely link your bank account, and therefore you don't even have to figure out how much money is in your checking or your savings or your retirement. You can just link it directly and all that information pops up automatically for the lender. This is great. Do I have bank accounts at the Bank of America? Absolutely not. Am I lying? Yes. But guess what? We're all in this together. We're all in this lie together. One of the unsung heroes and often forgotten players in the asset game is the retirement account. I mean, seriously, most people end up using a loan from their 401k in order to get in the door, literally and figuratively, in their first home. Why? Because it's one of the best ways to kind of take out a loan from yourself without completely screwing yourself as far as your long-term investment plans and your short-term cash flow plans. Here's the part where people get themselves into trouble. My recommendation, be very, very conservative when you put the numbers in for your income on the loan application. I fit into the category of an independent contractor, meaning I own my own business, meaning I don't get a W-2, I get a 1099. By nature, this type of income is a little bit harder to prove. You had to have had it for a little longer than you would a W-2 job in order to be able to have it count toward purchasing a home. But always, always, always be on the conservative side of what you earn, just to make sure that you're not overextending yourself and then later you get denied for your loan. The purposes of our little exercise here, I am saying that I earn most of my money with my own business and that I am a manager at Target and I earn some side money that way. Once again, always, always go conservative on your income. If you can make up to $15,000 in overtime, but you pretty much on average make about $10,000, go with the 10,000 number. We don't need to be overextending ourselves because once that's calculated, it can really mess it up if we go back and we find out that you actually made less than that. Thing with the bonuses, you have to be able to prove that you've been getting them for a long time and that you will continue to be getting them for a long time. So I usually tend to leave them off just because I don't want to promise that I get $5,000 every year if this year, because of COVID, I'm not getting it. Does that make sense? Here's the portion of the loan application where we talk about any real estate that you might already have. It's important to know where you are in the process. Is it already for sale? Is it under contract? How much money are you expecting to get from it, et cetera, so that we know how to move forward in the purchase of your new home. The last portion of the loan application is to make sure that there are no court-ordered debts against you. Some people have been paying them for so long, or it happened so long ago that they don't remember. But it is important to take these into consideration when you're applying for a loan, because they do count against you as far as how much money is being taken out of your paycheck. Here we just have standard demographic information. I never provide because it's none of your damn business. When it comes to where you've been living and where you've been working, the past 2 years are the most important factors in calculating how much you are pre-approved for. You get a chance to review all of the information that you put on your application. And then we can submit it. 10 out of 10. Oh my gosh, this was so easy. The best part about having all of this available to you electronically is that you can go at any time and check in. Later, they're gonna ask you to update your pay stubs, your W-2s, anything on your tax return, and you can just go to the same place and upload your documents. This is your one-stop shop for making sure that you can buy this house.